I think we all can agree that when it comes to anime, it's pretty hard not to talk about the big three. If you're an anime fan, you should already know which animes I'm talking about. But in case you don't, here's a little hint.
One Piece, Bleach, Naruto!
So you can be damn sure that I was excited when I figured out that there is a Naruto MMO out there which is fully focusing on the story of the first series. Let's see how it held up to my expectations. This is Gabriel, aka Crescent Wolf, and today I'm gonna review Ultimate Naruto. You start with the character creation, which is more like a character selection. You can choose to be a male or a female and a taijutsu, genjutsu or ninjutsu specialist. If you are not familiar with the show, that means you're gonna be a martial artist or someone who creates illusions or someone who is able to manipulate its surroundings. You start your career, what a shocker, as a ninja, and you get the chance to build a name for yourself in the shinobi world. The story follows the main storyline of the Naruto series, so if you have seen the show, there is nothing new for you here, and if you haven't, I don't want to spoil anything for you. Quite early in the game, some of the well-known figures of the anime will also join you. That means you are not fighting alone, but you have a team. So the game is more like a strategy game, where you have to manage your party members, your equipment, and decide which abilities or formations you want to use. As you level up, you will unlock more characters and better items. The leveling process is fairly simple. All the quests in this game use the same formula. You get a quest in a village, go to an instance, kill all the NPCs there, go back to the village, and you move on to the next one. This monotone gameplay is shaken up by minigames, daily events, treasure hunts, arena fights with other players, and some other activities. If you ever wanted to be a part of Naruto's story, here is your chance. Since this is an adaptation, it's filled with the iconic characters and some of the best soundtracks of the series. And even if you never heard of Naruto, which could only happen if you were living under a rock I assume, this is still an anime game with nice graphics and an easy to understand gameplay. I would also like to mention that the tutorial is very user friendly, and everything is explained in detail. As you level up, you unlock additional options in your menu, like managing your party, upgrading your equipment, or all the side activities for that matter. Well, as I said earlier, it's more like a strategy game rather than a fighting game, but to be fair, it's not really a strategy game either. Everything you do in this game is just common sense. Each party member has its own predefined roles, so you can come up with cool formation ideas, and all the equipments are color-coded, so everyone else around you will use the same characters, the same formations, and the same equipment. Whoever has the better equipment and the higher leveled characters wins. And even if you level up and unlock additional characters, the core fundamentals are just the same. Add insult to injury, the combat is entirely automated. You have no control at all, you are nothing more but an observer. Not to mention the arena where you can have PvP fights is nothing special either. You try to climb up on a ladder using the same combat system you are always using, and you either completely dominate or simply get massacred. There is rarely an enjoyable fight. So that's the main problem with the game. The leveling process is boring, and the things that would make this game cool are also boring. Okay, my overall opinion on this game.
How could you fuck this up?
You got the chance to use one of the most iconic anime shows to make an MMO, and this is what you came up with? The quest system is boring and nothing else but a stupid grind fest. The combat, which is the whole essence of this game, is entirely automated, and the PvP system lacks any kind of depth. This game is a perfect example of a great idea gone to shit. Honestly, I think it's better if I just end this review right here, because I see no point in any further bitching about this game. It doesn't even deserve that. If you don't believe me, just check it out, but don't tell me later that I didn't warn you. Take care everyone, and see you all in the next episode of AnimeMMOs.com.